3,000 years of Judaism, right, since Matan Torah, nobody's ever used that term, right? But they coined now, this generation of Breslovers have now coined their own term, right? So I'm coining my own terms, okay? I got new terms. Ready? Yeah. I'm Shomer Ahava. I'm Shomer Ahava. Okay? Are you Shomer Ahava too? I'm Shomer Ahava. Let me explain to you what Shomer Ahava means. Ahava means love. I'm somebody who loves children. And I don't hurt children, right? I don't abuse them. I don't yell at them. Right. I don't yell at children. I am a 125% Shomer Ahava. And to make sure I keep that way, I don't have kids, and I can't yell at them, right? Yeah. If you're a parent and you yell at your kids, right, and you mistreat your kids and you neglect your kids and you cuss at your kids, you are not Shomer Ahava like I am, right? Are you Shomer Ahava?
Sure.
Okay, that's one thing. Here's another thing I am. I'm Shomer Emsoy. Shomer Emsoy. Emsoy means the middle way, right? Moderation, tolerance, right? I don't ever drink alcohol or take drugs, ever, right? Yeah, so we are Shomer Emsoy because we show tremendous moderation. You'll never find me drunk, ever. Right. You'll never find me, like, tripping on acid, right? Ever, because I'm Shomer Emsoy. Right? Or say that. You're Shomer.
I'm Shomer Emsoy.
And Shomer Ahava.
And Shomer Ahava.
Okay, you get it? We're Shomer Ahava and Shomer Emsoy. Okay? So if Breslov is going to, get a trademark on Shomer Brit, then I'm Shomer Ahava and Shomer Emsoy.
Okay, folks. So I get a lot of. So
Goyam loves us.
He said he didn't know. He said this was blowing his mind. He didn't know that religious Jews followed sports. So anyway, a lot of people ask me, Luke Levy, how should I comport myself in a Torah class? So I was in a Torah class the other day, and the guy who brought me to the Torah class. So how was he acting? He was on his phone half the class. Like the rabbi's trying to teach Pirkei Avos, and he's on his phone. Like it's so disrespectful. You don't get on your phone and text and pull it out in front of the whole class.
Tom at 123 was doing that?
Yeah. So you don't pull your phone out and text and check your email while you're in a Torah class. It's disrespectful to the rabbi. Also, the other thing you don't do is you don't sit. He was teaching Torah, so he was a teacher. Rabbi means teacher. So the other thing is you don't slump on the table like this, and just
Hey, don't beat up on Justin. He's my friend.
I'm not. And you don't ride bikes up and down Pico Boulevard yelling at people.
Oh, he did that? We on Thanksgiving, we were walking down the street together, down the sidewalk on Pico, and some derelict older guy, with the beard, and he looks like he's for one of these.
Yeah, 1 foot in the grave.
Yeah, but he's like one of these crazy guys. Yeah. One of these homeless crazy guys who's talking to himself. Yeah. So the guy's walking down the street talking to himself, right? He's like, blah, 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 blah. And Justin just goes, power to the people. And the guy's like,
And then the other thing you don't do is you don't interrupt every 30 seconds.
Oh, he did that on your show?
He did that, constantly interrupting every 30 seconds to talk about himself. It's like, oh yeah, I'm like that, or I'm not like that, or guess what I did last week, or guess, this problem I have at university, and secular Jews are this. So, you don't constantly interrupt the rabbi to talk about yourself. Instead, you sit back and you follow what the rabbi's trying to say, and you use good posture. You're not on your phone, and you don't bike up and down Pico yelling at people.
Justin did a show with me, and in the first 12 minutes, he interrupted me so many times. I said I couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah.
Michelle was in the room.
Yeah.
And she said that Justin needs duct tape and a seatbelt.
And string though to hold him so he's sitting upright. Why do you need to yell at people when you're riding a bike up and down Pico Boulevard?
I think it's a Persian thing.
I mean, he's got a lot of sharp insides.
He's a smart
funny,
guy.
He's a smart guy.
He's a good guy.
And then he's biking up and down the street, yelling at people. He's constantly interrupting the rabbi. He's pulling his phone out and texting right in the middle of the rabbi's class. He's like all drooped on the table with bad posture.
Hey, do me a favor. When I was talking, I saw that SoCal Eliezer asked a question, and I don't know where it is. Could you just quickly backtrack? Look for him, because I know that he did.
Well, why don't you talk about something? I'm not going to stop the show for 60 seconds while we look.
I'll do something while.
Okay, I'm looking. So do something. Be entertaining.
Hey, what the topic just now? So we took care of that topic. Now let's move on to. You want to talk about the elections next?
Yeah. So your man Newt Gingrich did pretty well.
Oh man, he kicked some heavy ass last week in South Carolina.
Is this the question? Is it desire or curiosity? Because one has to be aware in order to desire.
I don't even know what that was about.
Okay, curiosity builds desire to find out. Is that the question?
No, I don't think so.
Look at what happened in the Knesset today when they tried to pass a law barring the Haredim from serving unless you've...
No. You're going too fast. You're going to pass.
Okay, this is ending the show. Repeat your question, SoCal Elliot.
Yeah, if you had a question, SoCal Eliezer, please, put it in. Also, tell us who you are. Also, Goyam19, I want to know who you are. Newt got flamed by the Mormon tonight. That's all right.
What did you think of Newt's big victory?
Well, we saw it coming because he did so well during the debates last week. And I think what we're seeing right now is that it doesn't matter how much money you spend on your election,
right?
Because clearly Romney has enough. I don't even like to call him Romney. I call him Mitt Rhino. Mitt Rhino has enough money to buy the election, right? And he has all that
money he earned. He didn't inherit this money.
He told us that 25 times. Yeah. Okay. So he has all this money, and because he's only paying the 15% tax, right? and he has all the establishment of the party on his side. Fat Chris Christie likes him a lot. And because what's her name, Ann Coulter likes Chris Christie, so now she's on his bandwagon too. So all these people who supposedly were so conservative are now going for this Rhino. So we're really filtering out who's the true conservatives versus who's the rhinos. That's what this.
Well, Newt Gingrich isn't a true conservative.
Well, let's see who brought the contract with America. Oh, Newt Gingrich.
Who made a video with Nancy Pelosi about global warming?
That was not one of his finer moments.
He's a nut, but I love the way he speaks. When he speaks, I get excited. I can't help it. When Newt speaks, I get crazy. I
watched both the debates last week.
Yeah, he's amazing.
First, he ate Juan Williams for lunch and spit him out.
Yeah.
And then he really he stepped all over John King. I didn't see tonight's, but I'm going to watch it when I get home.
There was a great article in Vanity Fair on Juan Williams, and it has this quote from someone at NPR. It says, Juan Williams knows how to manipulate white people's race anxiety better than anybody. Like, Juan Williams is this big showboat who is constantly able to raise white people's anxiety about racial matters and then kind of manipulates them into giving great jobs so that they can prove they're not racist. Newt was sexually molested by his high school math teacher whom he later married. Yeah, he married his high school geometry teacher.
Did he?
Yeah. She was 7 years older.
You know what?
Which is kind of hot when you're 17, but when you're 35 and your wife's 42, then it's not so hot anymore.
Right. No, the thing I was trying to point out was Romney, right, he has all the money, and he has the organization, and he has bombarded the TV with all of his ads, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
Newt's got charisma.
Newt's winning with the debates.
Yeah.
So what do we see? Republicans, right, are more moved, persuaded, if you will, by live debates than they are by all the advertising that you get on TV and you're flooded with. Like they seem to tune that out. And with the fact that Romney's like everywhere, and they have like all the, the speeches.
Oh, the establishment is
Right.
Romney.
And you can have all the local speeches you want. Santorum went to all 99 counties in Iowa. You know what I mean?
Right.
It really doesn't matter.